I'm gonna say that I have a father who has a number of kids with a number of different women. Um, Only time he got married one time, but his
Mm-hmm.
thing is he will never get married again. And his thing is, and he always tell you because he has all girls. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if that's a curse thing or what, but he has all girls, and he's always told us like never just settle for just anything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when we're talking about the marriage and even church, always ask yourself, what am I getting myself into?
Mm-hmm.
How am I getting myself into this? What is the real accountability of me getting myself into this? Like what am I going to take out of this? What can I give somebody
Mm-hmm.
if I take from this? And I feel like that comes into relationships as well as everyday life.
I agree.
A lot of women, I would say that's like my age, I just turned 30. That's my age. I have no kids. They have this thing about them where we grew up listening to like independent chicks and all these rappers telling us to be independent and love us. And if she's not independent, I don't want her. So now it's like everyone's taking it and running with it. Like, if my man can't do this, then he don't need to be with me. And I don't need that. And no, I don't need a man if he can't do what I need him to do. And it's like, why do you feel like that? Because when you're a teenager, you grew up listening to what you listening to, or is it changed because of how we're growing in the different dynamics in America? Technically,
Let
like
me
where I feel like where is that coming from?
let me tell you what I think that it is. I think it's a combination of there's too many single moms and there's no male role model in the house to to instill discipline.
Right,
Okay. Now, let's be clear. There is not a lot of men that's impregnating a lot of women. There's a small amount of men. Thank you, family of mixed nuts, and thank you, the other person that just subscribed. I appreciate these subscriptions. I need them. Um, there's a small group of men that are getting a lot of women pregnant. There's men out here that's got 9, 10, 12, 15, 16 children. I got a video. A guy has like 32
wow, yeah,
children by like 15 different moms. And here's here's the thing about this independent thing. You can choose to do and be whatever you want, but I can guarantee you, life gets hard and you need a wife. You
oh
need a husband.
yeah,
I got divorced, but I'm marrying again. I guarantee you that
right,
because I understand that the institution of marriage not only is it beneficial to the family, it's beneficial financially, it's beneficial emotionally, support wise. I understand what marriage can be. I personally, I picked the wrong wife, and that's on me. And I don't hear women say that a lot. They don't say I picked the wrong husband a lot, but I
right,
picked the wrong wife. I knew she didn't really cook like that before I married her, so I did all of the cooking. I knew that it was certain things I wanted to have deeper conversations, and she wasn't a big conversationalist. I chose. It's on me.
yeah,
That is my fault. Like, I don't get up here and try to give people advice based upon the fact that I'm so great and perfect.
right,
I am saying it because I've made so many damn mistakes. I want you guys not to fall in the same holes and make the same mistakes that I do.
yeah,
I married her because my ex-wife was a 9 all day. 5'7", 126, 127 pounds, beautiful skin, perfect hair, beautiful eyes, class, grace, but she wasn't wifey material. She
right,
wasn't wifey material. So I knew this. I still married her. And when on our wedding day, her mom pulled me to the side and said, "Good luck with keeping her happy."
wow,
On our wedding day, good luck with keeping her happy. And
Yeah.
so at the end of the day, the next woman that I marry will probably be an average looking woman. She'll be a 5, 6, 7, but she'll be wifey material. She will be wifey material in every sense of the word. So that I mean, that's just how I look at it. Let me bring the doll in. The dog, go
Right.
ahead. Go ahead, dog. You cut your thing off, dog. Hit your
Can
camera
you
again.
hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I hear you. I got
Okay.
you.
I love your lives. I've been watching you. I'm a new TikToker pretty much, but I love your lives. I love
Well,
how you
welcome in.
engage people. One of the things that I want to say is I'm the exact opposite of what you're speaking. And I married a man who had 3 children. Um, and it was okay. I was okay with that, because I loved him and I knew I had to love his children.
Okay.
But I like what you just said. You married the wrong woman.
Right.
I too realize that we married the wrong people.
Right.
We married because we were high school sweethearts, didn't see each other 10, 15 years, saw each other, and immediately got back into a relationship. We were both church going Christians, but we didn't take the time because we got back together. We were together for 10 months. We were married the next year. And so problems came. So the Christian in me wanted to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
I had babies, 43 and 46.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes I began to feel like he was my third baby. And the thing is, it's sometimes it's hard. I'm married to an only child. We're
Okay.
separated now. But the funny thing is, the more I wanted the counseling, and guess what? Went straight to the military after high school. I have 2 bachelors, 2 masters, and a PhD.
Okay.
I cooked, worked, and went to school. I washed his clothes. I fixed his breakfast before I went to work. I packed his lunch before I went to work. But sometimes that's not enough because you have to feel that you're loved both ways. I think he began to pull away. I think I began to pull away.
Got it.
And when I got tired, I took the coward's way out and I left.
Oh wow.
We've been separated. We just got in divorce court last year, and he filed for divorce.
Oh wow.
So that's why I say I'm the exact opposite of what you speak. But I want to say this, and I'm probably going to make a lot of my sisters mad. When you go through, whether you're a single mother, married, or whatever, when there's children involved, before you move on, get healing. And a lot of us, we don't heal before we go into the next situation,
I
you
agree.
know? And so we're not understanding when we're not healed, we're going to raise unhealed children because a lot of times our children are witnessing things that they shouldn't witness.
Right.
And I don't know why it's so taboo for us to go to counseling. I think me going to counseling was the best decision. And I have my PhD in psychology.
Okay.
But me going to counseling, oh my God, if that was not the best decision I have ever made.
Got it.
Because you know what it did? It helped me stop being angry at him. It helped me understand. I still have minor children. I still have to be able to get along with him. The healing wasn't for him, it was for me so
Mm-hmm.
that my children, you know, can also heal.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to understand. I watch people. You just get out of a relationship and 3 months later you're in another one. I don't under that concept just blows me.
Well,
But
ultimately, people don't want to be alone. But I have dating rules, doll. I have dating rules, and one of my rules is rule number 4 is if you came out of a traumatic relationship,
mhm.
if you're one of these women out here calling everybody that you dated a narcissist,
Oh
everybody
God.
they financially abused you, they emotionally abused you. then you're not ready to get back on the dating market until you go through
Mm-hmm.
therapy. My
Mm-hmm.
fourth dating rule is no therapy, no dating, no
Mm-hmm.
relationship.
It's
Because
so important.
if you haven't gone through the therapy, that you know, and let me say this real quick.
I'm sorry. Can I just say this real quick?
Go ahead,
And
Jenny.
not even coming out of relationship, y'all. We need therapy as soon as we come into adults trying to be in relationships.
Right.
Like soon as we get out of school, out of high school, we need to go see a therapist because it's
Yeah.
nasty out here. Like
Yeah. I mean,
terrible.
uh, uh, ladies, I'm gonna say this to you guys. Y'all need to have a conference and come up with better insults. Like your insults are so terrible. They're old. Like some lady used the insult from the 90s against me today. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, ma'am, please insult me properly. Please bring your insults into at least 2010 and insult
Mm-hmm.
me properly. This, um, he hate his mama. Your mama's black. This, I could do bad all by myself. You got a little wee wee. Um, you ain't all of that. You're a narcissist. You just want to control. Y'all got to get together as women, and you need to have a conference, right? And y'all got to come with new insults because they're weak. Who hurt you, guys? These are weak insults. Can y'all please let whoever is the leader of women insults, the commander of women insults, get together, get a place at the Marriott, and you guys put your brains together and come up with some insults that can actually do some damage. Because I'm going to be honest with you, these insults are low quality. They're terrible. These lines that you guys just keep regurgitating over and over and over again. Like, I want you to really hit me. If you gonna hit me, punch. And you got who hurt you? He's a narcissist. He's controlling. Um, um, I don't want no man. I don't need no man. I want a man. Eh, come on, guys.
When we
Can you guys
insult
get
you,
a little bit more creative, please?
when
Please.
when we insult our black man, we don't understand that we're insulting ourselves. You know,
Our kids.
we need to learn. Hurt people, first of all. And it's just, I mean, I see people every day, and it's always, well, he did this, he did this, he did this. But sometimes, not all women, but some, they don't take the time to look in the mirror, because it takes two to make a relationship or marriage work, and it also takes two for it to fail. We have to take accountability. And guess what? My husband moved on. He dating. He doing his thing, and it's been almost 5 years. I have not dated one time, not because I cannot. I have a little girl that I have to think about. So for me, I'm like you. I have to make a list like you, Donald, because I can't. I'm 53. I can't have Tom, Dick, Harry, Paul, and Peter
Mm-hmm.
around my 10-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Out of respect for me, not just out of respect for her father, but
Mm-hmm.
out of respect for me and her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to come on and say that I love, love, love your lives. I follow you every day. Every time I see you on live, I got to run out to go pick my baby up from school. I
Go
just
ahead,
wanted to
and
say
I
that.
appreciate you. I appreciate you supporting me.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much, the dog.
Okay.
Tootsie, you got to turn on your camera.
Drop me down, please, Donald.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Tootsie, you got to turn on your camera. Where'd Tootsie go? Let me see that Tootsie roll. Hey, but like seriously, ladies, like your insults are so weak. They're not strong enough. So y'all need to get together and be creative and come up, get some writers, pay some writers to come up with new insults, man. Because the stuff be weak. Who hurt you? Man, It's weak, guys. I really need you guys. If you're gonna come in my room and you're gonna insult me, I need you to really punch me. Really give me something that's gonna stick. It's not. Y'all got to start. Come on, man. Get more creative with your insults. Hey, and gentlemen, you know how it is when you break up with a girl, with a woman. It's two things. And now, Tootsie, turn on your camera, and I'm gonna tell you guys this: women go automatically. What they gonna say when you break up with them? That's why you got a little wee wee.
I can't never get in this live. Never mind. I don't know why, but whenever I come to your lives, it's either the mic not working or the camera not working, and then I'll reset my phone. So I tried yesterday, if you remember. I
I
know
do.
what it is, but
All right, I'm gonna let you speak.
I'll
You don't
just
have to
sit
turn it.
there.
You tried yesterday, so I'm gonna let you speak. Hold on one second. Um, you got what they say. You got a little wee wee. Say,
Oh,
well,
you're
say,
gay.
oh, you gay. Well, be like, so you like this wee wee, didn't you? And I still hit though. It's nothing that a woman can say back to that. If you say, you tell me I got a little wee wee, I'm gonna say I still hit with this little wee wee though. I still hit, and nothing else. You can say whatever you want to say. I still hit works every time. You gave this little wee wee some golf 3000, didn't you? I still hit with this little wee wee. It ain't nothing you can do about that. I still hit. If a woman says to you, you ain't gonna never find another woman like me, look her in her eyes and say, well, I hope not. That's why I'm leaving you. I hope I don't turn around and meet someone exactly like you. That would be a waste of my time. Say it just like that. Look her in her eye and say, I hope I don't ever meet anybody else like you. So I hope you're right. Go ahead, Beach Bum.
Oh man, I just want to give you your flowers, man. I like what you're doing, and I'm jealous of the beard. I can't.
Oh, oh yeah, man. I'm gonna give my regiment coming up, man. I'm gonna give y'all my regiment. I got a regiment, bro. You got to take care of it, and your joint will grow just like this.
For sure, man. That's all I wanted to say, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Nah, I'm serious. Hey guys, like I don't argue with women. I don't believe in it. And if you're a man and you're arguing with women, you need to stop it today. You need to stop arguing. If you guys can have a civil conversation, that's one thing. But if it's an argument, raising a voices, don't do that. Why? Why are you arguing? Don't do that. It's no reason to argue. Who else want to come up and chat? Guys, we at 24 out of 33 subscriptions. Can we get 6 more on this live? Can we get 6 more? That's $5.99. It doesn't automatically renew. It doesn't automatically renew. I need your support. I don't argue with women. Listen, if a woman wants to talk crazy, argue, disrespect me, she loses the value of having me around. I remove myself from it. If she talks to me with respect and honor, thank you, Christian, for subbing. I appreciate that. If she talks to me with respect and honor, I will listen intently. I will address anything she wants me to address. But you cannot, I mean, you cannot yell and raise your voice at me. Thank you, Devon. Diva. Thank you so much. Because I'm not going to raise my voice at you. And I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, something that are, thank you, that girl, Nikki. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We getting there, guys. And I'm going to tell you, gentlemen, something. Gentlemen, this is for you. If you're online dating Listen to me very closely. Listen to me very closely. If you're online dating, stop lying to these women. If you're a man and you're online dating, stop lying in your profiles. Stop it. You guys are lying. Stop lying. A lot of your problems that you're having can be avoided if you do not lie. Stop the lying. Okay? Another thing, if you are a man and you have a dating profile, you should not have selfie pictures on your dating profile. You shouldn't be no man like this. I better not see you as a grown man. You a grown man like this. I better not see this. Grown men don't take selfies. Your camera has a function on it that will let you time it. You set your camera up with proper light and you take an actual photo. I don't want to see no more selfies, men. Take those joints out. Do not take the pictures with the money phone. Y'all got the money phone up to your ear. And then you got the nerve to say she only wants me for my money, but that's what you're advertising. Or the money sleeve. You got the money sleeve on your arm. What are you doing? The money sleeve. Or just a picture of your car. What are you doing? Or you got 2 Hennessy bottles in your hand like this. You got a blunt in your mouth. Stop. No gang signs. If you're a grown man and you can't take a good picture, put some clothing looks together, reach out to a local photographer in your area that has a studio, pay them the $100 or the $150, whatever they're going to charge you, and go and get 3 or 4 good looks. Come on, guys. Come on. A lot of you guys, I had a guy hit me up and said, I'm not getting any matches. And I said, okay, let me see your profile. And it wasn't any good. And I'm like, brother, this is why you're not getting matches. Your profile sucks. I said, you need to get a haircut that fits the shape of your head. You need to take care of your beard. You need to get clothes that fit you. And you need to have somebody else take these pictures. Oh, thank you, Charlene. Do not be in a group photo with your boys, your fraternity brothers. You know why? Because if one of your friends are hotter than you, more attractive than you, she gonna want your friend. Same thing goes for you, ladies. You put your friends, your frat brothers in your fraternity pictures. Dating is a competition. She's gonna look across. That's my type. You competing against your own self. Same thing with you ladies. Y'all in a picture with all y'all girls. Your girl's hotter than you. Your girls look way better than you. You better get your hot girlfriends out of the picture. You ain't as hot as them. You ever want to get a man, you better get them hot women out of there. Because if your friend is hotter than you and we match, I'm going to say, yo, the girl in this picture in the red dress, I want her. Take all group pictures out of your dating profiles. You're not as hot as you think that you are, ladies. You got some hot girlfriends that are way hotter than you. You losing out on men because they like, damn, she ain't even the hottest one in her crew. She ain't even the baddest one in her crew. See, the problem with that becomes everybody is telling you ladies that everyone's a 10. Everyone's a 10. So you believe that. Everybody in your crew ain't a 10. Everybody in your crew ain't a 10. You believe that. Everybody's a 10. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's gorgeous. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate the sub. They aren't, guys. Everybody's not 10s. And men are visual creatures. We're very visual. Don't believe it. His attention should be solely focused on you, not your hot ass friends. You got hot ass friends, don't have them in the picture. Don't have them in the pictures. Stop bringing your men around your hot ass friends. Stop. I'm telling you. Hey, I don't date women. If I meet you and then you introduce me to your friends and your friends are super hot, we're not dating anymore. I don't want to. What if I marry you? I got to see how hot they are all the time. I'm not doing that. No. Hell no. No, 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 no. I had a girl that I was dating and she was cute as hell. And one day I was over her house and I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And she was like, oh, it's down the hall. But she didn't tell me which door. And I opened the wrong door. And her sister was in there. And guys, when I tell you her sister was knocked down, dead gorgeous. Guys, I'm talking about her sister was dead gorgeous. I was like, oh, no, no. I immediately went back to her room and I said, you know what? This is not going to work. And I left. This ain't going to work. Your sister is too hot. I can't be over your house with her walking around in her little short shorts, looking gorgeous all the time. And your sister's too hot because they lived in a nice house together. Your sister, I'm sorry. I ain't got, listen, guys, I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I know what my strengths are. I know what my weaknesses are. I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with myself. Y'all ladies be fucking up bringing your hot friends around your dude. You might want to go to those baby showers by yourself because you barely holding on to them. You barely holding on to them. I told her, I was like, you know what? This is not going to work. Her sister was gorgeous, beautiful. I was just like, man, I can't. I'm not trying to come between family. I'm being honest. I'm being serious and real.
Did you see the video that's going around Facebook about the guy that come to find out the girl was pregnant? She had a kid by a guy. Come to find out the mama pregnant, and it was her baby daddy, and the sister got a baby by the same man.
It happens all the
The
time.
whole family got children by one guy. Like what the old school saying my grandma used to say, when I leave here, grade your purse too. Baby, I don't leave nobody around my man. My mama
Hey,
got my mama got to grade her purse too.
hey, I'm telling you. I am telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Men are visual. This is how God created us. This is how
Big
God.
Tucker said they kept it in the family. But none of them knew until like it was time to get a paternity test. Like, guess where the problems came in? They started to get paternity tests, and it was like,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
listen, man. Back in my bad days, see, I done got good now. I done flipped over a new leaf. But back in the day, I'm hitting both of them.
I'm with you.
Both.
I'm like you, sis. I can listen.
BOAF. Both.
Don't bring them around my man. I don't do that. That's why I hang with married women. Mm-mm.
Both. BOAF. I'm hitting both of them.
BOFFUM. Both of them.
And that's why I don't do it. I just been, hey, I went in there. She was looking so good. I was like, you know what, man? This is no. No. And that's why I tell you ladies that men are visual for a reason. And I was not gonna be over her house around her fine ass sister all the time. I'm not doing that.
So Don, what is your opinion on women that wear a lot of makeup? What is your
I
opinion
like
on that?
makeup personally because I like girly girls.
Mm-hmm.
So I love makeup. I like lashes as long as they're done tastefully. But I can't get with these wigs. I can't get
What's your
with
problem with wigs, Don?
they, like my two things are face and hair. And I like this. When I've had a rough day, I want to come up behind my woman and grab her and smell her hair. And these wigs be stinking. These wigs be smelling like must and chemicals. Y'all
Like
wigs,
what?
ladies, y'all wigs stink. I want to go ahead and tell y'all that. They really
Somebody said, "Oh my, I'm dead."
they stink. I mean, let's just be honest. They don't smell good, ladies. They smell bad because that's not your hair. And you don't know how to take care of that hair because that's not yours.
So what about braids, Don?
I'm cool with braids. I'm not really attracted to women with braids. I like more like if you get the big ones or locks or something like that, I'll do that. But y'all wigs be stinking.
Oh, no, say y'all. He talking about y'all over here, cause I don't wear no wigs. This the most difference you gonna get out of me. It's gonna be some braids, or you gonna get that puff. One of the
And,
two.
and let me tell you what the most crazy part about this is. The hair of the women that you guys are buying, I just want to let you guys know this. I've dated these women, East Indian women, Asian women, women in South America. The wigs, the hair that you guys have glued onto your head, those women don't wear bonnets to sleep. They don't wrap their head to sleep. So why are you wrapping up hair that doesn't get wrapped up ever? What are you doing? Why are you wrapping up hair? Those women, they brush their hair out at night and then they lay down and go to sleep. Why are you wrapping up hair from people that don't wrap their hair. Y'all ain't even never been to the places to meet the people that y'all buying hair from. Some of y'all are buying hair from people that are no longer alive. These people are no longer alive. And that's their DNA is on your head. Women in East India do not wrap their head, ladies, when they go to bed. They don't. They do not. They do not wrap their hair when they go to bed. They brush it out and they go to sleep. So you're buying hair and you think you know better than the person that you're buying the hair from? That's crazy to me. Anna, can you turn on your camera for me?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, what brings you in? What you want to talk about today? Thank you, family.
I'm just listening about the hair conversation, and you're so mad at the waves and the wigs.
It looked terrible. Absolutely horrible.
How about for those who know how to take care of them?
They still look terrible. They look horrible. I don't date women who wear wigs. I don't date
Why?
them because I want you. I want to smell your hair. I want to feel the hair that God gave you, not someone's hair that you bought. And here's the thing that you guys don't think about. Y'all always talking about spirituality and spirits and energy. You never met that person whose hair you've glued on top of your head. You don't know what spirits and energy that person carried inside of that, and you got their DNA on your head.
But it's already dead. Like hair is dead. This hair is dead. It's not alive. It's
So
dead.
why put it on your hair? Why put something dead? Why put something dead on a live person?
Because maybe we want it, we like it. It makes us feel beautiful. It makes us feel better.
Why you can't feel beautiful in the hair that God gave you?
It's just as the same thing as saying we shouldn't do you have something against girls like putting on nails and like that?
I'm
Doing
okay.
acrylics and
So
everything.
let me explain where I am.
Same thing. It's same
Hold on.
thing. It's
No,
the same thing.
hold on. No, it's not the same thing. It's not. I'm
It
cool.
is the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, continue. Okay, go on.
I don't mind women wearing makeup. I don't mind women.
Mhm.
I don't want mind women wearing lashes that are within reason. Within reason. And I don't mind women getting their nails done. I think it looks great as long as they're not 9 inches long. I don't want to date a woman that
Mhm.
looks like Edward Scissorhands. Just out here. I'm not doing that. You can't even wipe your butt cleanly. If you got nails that are too long, you cannot properly wipe your butt. That thing
Mhm.
stinks. Because if your nails are this long, you'll punch or something. You out here like Freddy
Mhm.
Krueger. That's unsanitary. Now, here's the other
Mhm.
thing. Wigs are not cheap. They're very expensive.
Mhm.
Wigs are not cheap. They're very expensive.
Mhm.
Why are you out here 312 pounds with a wig on? Why can't you
Because it
take,
makes you.
why can't you take that money, hire a personal trainer, and get your body in shape. They
We have
spend,
women who've got like great bodies and they still wear the wigs.
which is a shame because I look at those women and been like, damn, I could have dated you.
It's got nothing to do with. It's got nothing to do with having a great body. It's got nothing to do with. It's it's all. It's like it makes you feel better as a person. Like
Okay,
what you just
hold
said.
on, Anna.
There's no
Hold on,
difference.
hold on 1 second, Anna. So I
Mm,
always have to deal with this. Scarves and
mm.
things. I am 5'11", 182 pounds. Please put your height and weight in the comments. Let's see. Vanny, I am 5'11", 182 pounds. Please put your height and your weight in the comments. We will wait on you guys. We will wait on you. We'll wait on you. We'll wait. See, this is what, listen, guys, we only got 3 rules here. Rule number 1 is if you come up to talk, you got to be on camera. Rule number two, rule number 2 is that you got to be respectful. And rule number 3 is if you're going to troll, it's got to be great trolls. Coco, you know what to do. Listen, I'm going to say this to you. My mom had cancer 2 times. She went through chemotherapy, lost her hair. She
Mhm.
grew it back. She still wears her natural hair. Most men, especially black men, believe a woman's hair is their glory. That's your glory. Whether it's short, whether it's long, whether it's 4C, your hair is your glory. When you're wearing someone else's hair on your head, you're not you. You're someone else. That's not you. You're someone else. I want you. I don't care if your hair is 4C and nappy and kinky. I don't care if it's long, if it's short. I want you.
Okay, I get that bit. I have a question. How about for people who are suffering from like hair loss issues, like alopecia, and they don't feel confident with how they look, and they want to wear wigs because of that? How about those kind of people?
I have no problem with that. I just told you, my mom had cancer. She never wore a wig, ever. My mom had cancer, never wore a wig, not one day in her life. Never. A lot of you guys have an emotional crutch on these wigs. It's an emotional thing. Your self-esteem, I'm not talking
Mm,
about you, Anna, but your self-esteem is tied to these wigs. Without it, you don't even feel confident enough to go out in public. You don't even feel
that's
confident
true.
enough to come on camera. You don't even
Mm-hmm.
feel confident enough to go on a date. You don't even feel confident enough to show the dude that you're dating around the house.
Mm-hmm.
We men want you. We want who you are. We don't want who you're purporting to be.
Okay, I have another question. So, what if a woman can just wear the wig during outdoors, and when you're indoors with your man, you're comfortable enough to remove the wig
Why
and be
aren't you?
with, in your natural like hair?
But why aren't you comfortable enough to wear it outdoors though? Is what I think that's the sociological answer that we got to get to. Why aren't you
Well,
comfortable enough to wear your own hair
you
outside?
you just answered it a while back because you said women feel like emotionally attached to this hair and
Right.
they don't feel confident enough
Then
working
that
out.
means
They don't feel beautiful enough, you know?
then that means you need therapy.
It's not therapy. It's just like the way we do nails.
No, that's
Like,
therapy. You need therapy. If you don't feel if your nails are chipped, you still go outside. If your nails, if you need a fill in, you still go outside. You still go to work. If your if you
Actually, some of us don't.
if your eyelashes need to be redone, you still go to work. You still go outside.
So how is it that you're comfortable with someone wearing lashes but not a wig?
Because a
Same
wig.
difference. Like,
Because
what's the difference?
let me ask you a question. What's the first thing that people do when they want to alter their appearance in movies to escape? What's the first
They
thing
wear
that they
wig?
do? What's the first
They
thing
wear
they do
wig?
in movies? What's the first thing they do to become a different person?
They change their hair?
Exactly. They change their hair. So that means your hair is greatly tied to your identity of who you
Mm-hmm.
are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're wearing wigs all the time, that's not you. We're not dating you.
So if you're okay with someone wearing a wig but not all the time,
I don't
is
date
that what
women
you're
who
saying?
I don't date women who wear wigs at all. At all. No chance. If you
Don't you
wear a
think you're
wig,
the one who has
I don't date you. Period. That's a
don't you
red
think
line
you're
for
the
me.
one who has issues? Don't you think you're the one who has issues and not the woman? It's a preference. It's a preference that you have to date women who don't wear wigs. It's your preference.
Yeah, it's my preference.
Cool.
Thank you. Hey Ada, how
Cool.
you doing?
I'm doing
Thank you.
good. I had to
What
come on because I think it was a couple weeks ago. You got me and you were like, "Turn your camera on." And I did. I had combed my hair, so yep, had
I
to come
like your
on.
hair.
Hey,
You got that natural hair. That
thank you
looks
very much.
good. That your hair
But
looks good.
thank you very much. I'll take that. But I have a question. So can you help me understand why some men think that having like a preference, like you said, to for a woman to not wear wigs or whatever, why do you feel so strongly about it whenever women have preferences also for men, but usually are more flexible about, those requirements, whether they be like vein requirements, or appearance requirements?
Well, a lot of people meet on dating apps, and if a man is under 6 feet tall, his dating options, his matches drop by 90%. I mean, women are asking that men make $100,000 a year when only 10% of the population do. On dating apps, women, uh, uh, 80% of women swipe on 10% of the men. You guys' preferences are pretty well stated. But when men have preferences, we get backlash for our preferences. And I just personally don't think that that is fair. If I want a woman who wears her own natural hair and who's under 165 pounds, I should not be shamed for that. I should not be saying that people shouldn't say I'm fat phobic. I'm 181 pounds. I'm 5'11". I want to be able to easily pick up my woman and throw her over my shoulder. I lift when I go to the gym. I bench press 225 pounds because that's what they do in the NFL combine. And I try to max out that bench press. So if I got a woman that's 290 pounds and we're in a fire and I try to pick her up and I can't and I fall and hurt my back and we both burn up, I wasn't able to do my job as a man and protect her.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from. I do. I can see where you're coming from. I think when people hear, or I know when I hear, like when I scrolled past your live before, and I heard some what I would consider to be like maybe like preferences, and the delivery was like kind of like angry or maybe like um critical, like criticism. of course, people become defensive, whether it's men or women. So anyway, that's why I hopped on, because I was just trying to get clarity.
Okay. Well, I mean, you probably heard me talking about I had 4 aunts and 3 cousins, females, that have died from obesity because they've eaten themselves to death. And that's something that weighs heavy on my heart every single day. They died young. They weren't older. They died from obesity. I've lost 7 family members. And that's not even counting my grandmother on my mom's side who had gangrene and everything else. That's not even counting them. So maybe you heard me being passionate about that. I don't know. Hey, Adrian, turn on your camera.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Turn on your camera.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. How you doing?
Very well. How you doing?
Good. I just wanted to say that is not why you don't want Big Bertha, because she don't gonna get burned up in a house fire. No.
I mean, I feel no, that's true, but I
It is true, but come on.
I feel emasculated when a woman is bigger than me.
Oh yeah. I mean, I honestly.
Have you guys seen Derek and Monique from Love After Lockup? Derek, I want y'all to look at that when y'all get a chance. Derek is 154 pounds. Monique is 492 pounds.
Woo.
If she rolls over in bed, he could die. His life could be in danger. She has sleep apnea. So a lot of times at night, she doesn't know what she's doing. So if she rolls over onto him, she's 492 pounds. If she rolls over in her sleep onto him, she could kill him unknowingly. She can suffocate him to death. He would not be strong enough to push his woman off of him.
Mm-mm.
And he's at least a foot shorter as well. I like what I like. I don't date women that's over 165 pounds. That's just me. That's my preference. Mm-hmm. You got to have your real hair. You got to be 165 pounds or less. You got to be kind and nice and sweet. No, taller women don't intimidate me. You could be 6'2". I'm 5'11". I'll date you. Emerald, turn on your camera.
Okay, let me see.
I'm not like.
Is it on?
Not yet. No. There you go.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
What you got to say on it?
Well, I'm laughing a little bit, but I'm laughing because it sounds so absurd. The no wigs and the weight thing. I'm 5'8", 160, and I look good.
And you're wearing your natural hair.
Underneath, I got the latch hook in. But I do latch hook, shave my sides off because I'm a tomboy. But and I love it. It's like there's people like me who I'm a boy mom. I don't got time to do my hair all the time. I do the latch hook.
Yes, you do.
I'm not getting up that early, bro. I'm already up at 6 o'clock, dropping the kid off to basketball practice.
My mom has done it all her life. She has 2 boys. Yes, you do.
I got 3.
So what?
But who wants to do that hair? Take your hat off. First of all, let's talk before we talk hair. Let's take your hat off, sir.
You on my show. I do whatever I want.
Exactly. We all have preferences. Do you see?
You know why I wear a hat? Because my actual logo is my side profile with my beard and my hat. It's my brand. My actual logo is that. But
okay.
if you go onto my page, you can. I just did a photo shoot, and most of the photo shoot was done with no hat. and then I have ones that I've done with hats. Listen.
Okay.
You could do whatever. You could do whatever you want in life.
Right.
I'm telling you what men are asking you for. If y'all don't want to give it to them, we'll get it from somebody else. Fuck it.
You know what's funny is what I've met when I engage with men. You know what they really are after is good conversation. They're after somebody who doesn't have barriers. They're after someone who can laugh, somebody who can take jokes, tell jokes, banter, all of the things that you're not describing. So that's that's a little bit what's disheartening is the guys that I know that are 35 and single.
Listen, men,
they're not worried about wigs.
Listen, Emerald, men tell you what you want to hear to get your panties off. They're trying to get in that poom poom.
They might be, but guess what?
Emerald, it's called game. So here, okay, let me explain to you the man that I am. If me and you were dating, I would say to you this. This is how I would come to you. Because I don't believe in lying and dating as a man.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
I would come to you like this.
Okay.
I'm attracted to you. Are you attracted to me? Like, listen, literally, let's role play. Let's role play. Okay. Let's talk. Let's do it. Let's role play.
Action. Here we go.
I'm glad we matched. I'm very attracted to you. I matched with you because I thought that you were very fit. You like to travel. You enjoy wine. We enjoy a lot of the same things. Why did you match with me?
Well, I saw your LA cap and I thought, as a fellow West Coaster, we probably have a lot in common.
You already fucked up.
That doesn't say LA on your hat.
You already no, you fucked up. Your game
is Louisiana?
Your game is whack, man. Your game is terrible.
Why is my game whack?
Because I gave you a compliment. When a man gives you a compliment, you repay the compliment. Your game is whack, dude.
What was the compliment?
I said you're fit. That's a compliment. You got a good body.
Okay. Look, thanks.
This is why women can't find men, because y'all game sucks ass.
But wait, I didn't see your body. I didn't told you I was 160.
You could have said, I like your beard. You have a good skin tone.
But
I like the way you're dressed. You present well. I like your smile. I like your pearly white teeth. I could go on and on and on. The reason why a lot of you guys don't get men is because your game is shit.
Bro, my game is spectacular.
You're not proving it. We got 367 people. How many men in the comments think our game is good?
Bro, look.
I'll give you, first of all, you calling me bro.
What's so funny?
You calling me bro. Funny?
Because I have 3 boys.
I don't care. Are you a man? Never call another man bro.
Dude, first of all.
Don't call me dude. My name is Don.
Don, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. I like to compliment people on things that are attractive to me. I don't know where you went to school. Normally, I would be like, yo, I heard you went to UC Irvine. Bomb school. Love that. I like to compliment on not the superficial. So if you're still stuck in the superficial, bro, I'm sorry. I don't know enough about you to compliment you. Because all I'm getting from you is...
Listen, we were role playing.
Like, I hear that all the time. I get complimented about being fit all the time and being cute all the time. And it's like, but tell me something
let's try this another way. Let's try this another way.
Okay. What you got? Action.
Let's try it another way. We matched.
Okay. We matched.
Here we go. I'm gonna do it in another way. Okay, Emerald, you got me. Now, what's your other 2 wishes? Okay, Emerald, you got me. Now, what's your other 2 wishes?
Okay, pause.
What are we pausing for?
Because I don't understand. What do you mean, what are my other 2 wishes? Oh, yeah, you acting like I wish for you?
We matched, so you did. Your game is whack, man.
My game isn't wacky. You know what
Your
it is?
game is terrible, bro.
You know what it is? I'm so
What
used to people.
I would say something like, so if this was in writing, I would say, I wish I had a baller and I would try to do that like, rap.
Listen,
No, because this is my thing, and this is why I
I
also
wish I
believe.
had a girl who looked good. I would
I would
call.
call her. I wish I had a rabbit with
I
a
would have
hat
wrote
and the back,
that.
and I'd be like,
Thanks
"Oh
for the
shit, she
chat.
funny as hell."
That's what
I
I would
can't
have
play.
put.
I can't. But like, again, I told you I'm very cerebral, right? So if somebody says like, "Okay, we matched. What are your other two wishes?" I'd be like, "Oh, this person really is feeling himself."
I am feeling
Okay.
myself.
Say that.
Emerald, say that then. Say, "Oh, you feeling
I'm
yourself."
feeling myself. Just feeling myself.
You know what it is?
Make it a
It's
song.
I get so much love from people all of the time. I don't have to. I'm like, my mind is blown right now because I've never. Somebody
never
said
came.
like, oh,
You never
like
came in. You never came.
I've never
Listen,
had somebody like
Emerald,
so arrogant. I guess it's a very
Emerald,
arrogant approach.
You never really fucked with a real dude.
I
Like,
have.
I
I have.
listen,
And
listen,
yeah.
listen to me.
Mhm. I'm listening.
I dropped out of college and built 2 multi-million-dollar businesses. My work in the community goes far beyond. I built a library for kids in Los Angeles to take the books and read or pass them on. And then I refill the library. I'm at the children's shelters. I'm at the women's shelters. I go to City of
Okay.
Hope. I
Okay. So guess
sponsor
what?
St. Jude. Listen,
So that's the stuff. That's the
listen,
stuff to
hold
get a girl
on,
like
hold
me. You
on,
have to put on your post,
hold
so I can
on,
be like, oh my god.
hold on. If a man comes at you with
Mm-hmm.
real confidence,
Mm-hmm.
you have to test to see if he can back what he says up. And if he can
Correct.
back what he says up, he is the
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking real deal. So I never say anything on my dating profile that I cannot back up. So if you said to me, "Oh, somebody is really sure about himself,"
Mm-hmm.
I would have said to you, "Well, I'm confident, and here's the reasons why."
But I don't need that. I don't need that because if you like to attract someone like me, you would have to put on your dating profile, this is what I do on the side, like the thing with the library, the thing with the kids, because that would be what I would talk to you about. Like, I don't care about your body, really. I care about your mind. I want to have those long conversations where you're just talking about why everything is the way that it is.
Emerald, I'm going to tell you something.
And you know what? Mm-hmm. That's probably why I've never been on a dating website, ever.
Emerald.
Me neither.
I have to.
Emerald, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. You need to date a feminine man or a beta man.
No, actually, you know what I do date?
Because you can't date a masculine leader.
Oh, absolutely. And guess what? Those guys are the fucking best. Those are the ones that treat me so good.
I would think they would get
tired. Do. They're so not like you just stand there and they just literally, I'm standing at a bar. Some guy whispers in my ear, like, "What are you drinking?" And then we just sit and we talk all night and we have the best time. There's no like, "What are your other two wishes?" It's so like magnetic, and it's just all about
you see how bored the men in the comments are with you?
Because you want to know why? They're not.
Because you're boring.
Dude, guess what? Boring.
Look, you're still calling me dude. My name is Don.
Don. It's because we just met. Don, let me tell you something. I can tell you have a lot of what it takes, but you remind me a lot of my friends who say they want like a nice, stable woman who's not going to bring them drama. But then someone who's nice and stable, who's not going to bring you drama, you're like coming at me
I don't date women. I don't date single moms.
I'm not single.
I don't date single moms.
I've been with the same dude since 1994. Like
you with him now?
Of course.
Well, then that's why you ain't got no game. Get off my show.
No,
Wow. You are mean.
I don't care. You can't stop me from being mean, can you? You
Was
can't do
that
nothing
mean
about it.
though?
It's nothing that you can do to stop me, can you?
I don't want to try to stop you. If you like,
Okay, well,
walking
there you
around
go.
being that way,
Then what's the point?
that's fine. If that's how you are,
Go
and
ahead,
that's how
self
you
love.
like being,
Go ahead, self
I'm
self.
just
That she was bad for the whole show. All the men in the show was aggravated with her. She's awful. Just
well. I
terrible.
just came
She
back,
was
so I ain't
happy.
gonna even make my point about her. I just came in and I was hearing, I guess the lady that just left and this young lady talk about dating sites, or you're against them or wouldn't get on them. I don't know. Like I said, I just came in on that part, so I could have missed like a whole
You did.
conversation if that's
You
what it
missed
was
it.
about.
You missed it. Go ahead though. What you got to say?
I was just gonna say I'm not against dating sites. I used to be against dating sites, but I ended up meeting somebody great on one. One of the
Yeah.
main ones that people say that you would never meet anybody great on there. So I just feel like whoever you're gonna meet, whoever you end up with, it could be anywhere. So it doesn't mean if you get on a dating site, you're gonna just meet creeps or meet people that don't match your expectations or anything like that. You just have to wean through whoever, the good and the bad. Even if you meet somebody in church, I feel like, especially in church, but that's just, my
I
take
didn't
on
even
that.
know. I didn't even know many single black men were still going to church. I'm being I'm being honest. I'm being
I,
very.
I actually wouldn't know because
Yeah.
I'm not a church goer. So
Yeah.
I just have heard horror stories about men and women meeting people in church. And then that turns out to be like a whole
Because I feel
mental
like
case.
they got delivered from something.
Huh?
I feel like they got delivered from something.
Who?
The people in the church.
I mean,
No.
do you guys know that the most marriages are put together with Tinder? Second is Bumble, then Hinge. People are getting married from dating sites.
I mean, I was on POF and that one is like the most talked about as far as like horrible experiences from people that I know that have been on there. One of my girlfriends convinced me to go on there because I decided to get back into dating and I was against it at first. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just check it out and get my own experience from it and see what happens. And I'm not going to lie. I met a lot of really cool guys on there and I met some that, of course they just wanted one thing and they made that very clear. And then I ended up meeting the person that I'm with now and we've been together for 3 years, getting ready to get married in May. So
Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
thank you. Now, he was told that POF was a dating site to just meet women to have sex. I don't know what I'm supposed to say or not to say, so I'm trying to be careful with my words. And because I got cut off on my live one night for just something stupid. But anyway, he was told that that's what it was for. So in his mind, that's what he was going after until he met me.
I met my not my most recent girlfriend, but my ex-girlfriend. I met her on Bumble, and we were going to get married until she lied to me. She's a good woman, but she lied about two major things that I just wasn't willing to move forward with a marriage on.
Ooh, where'd she lie about?
An
Well,
abortion,
yeah, I don't blame you.
and $500,000 worth of debt.
Oh,
The $500,000 worth of debt is a big thing.
That wasn't a big thing for me. I don't care about the money.
It was the abortion.
Because it was my child,
that's what I was going to ask you. Well, yeah, I understand that.
and she
Yeah.
never said anything to me. See, this is what makes my life different than everybody else's life. I'm not afraid to be vulnerable and tell you the truth. You guys are not listening to me because I got all the answers or I'm perfect. You're listening to me because I will tell you things that other people won't tell you. I will be completely honest. This woman, I loved her to death. She got pregnant. I was looking to integrate and marry her. I was looking at integrating our finances, marry her. She got pregnant. We got into an argument about her finances. She said we needed a break because she was an overspender. She told me we needed a break. I said, okay, no problem. I left. I went to my studio, and I was working from my studio because I had an apartment in my studio.
Mm.
And we hadn't talked for a little bit over a week. And then one day I look on the cameras, and she's ringing my doorbell at the studio, wanting me to let her in. So I go out into the foyer, and I open the door, and she tells me, I need you. I miss you. My heart is broken. I can't eat. I can't sleep. You're everything to me. I didn't understand how important you were in my life as a man. You provide for me. You look out for me. You take care of me. You're everything. Please come back. So I said, okay, I will. Only to find out that 2 days before that, she aborted the child that we had together.
That's why she needed a break.
That's why she needed me to come back.
Mm.
Because she was broken up about doing that. She never told me the truth. The way that I found out was one night we were sitting in the bed having a good time, drinking some champagne, smoking some weed, and just talking. And she smoked a little bit too much.
Oh.
And it slipped.
Mm.
She didn't even tell me. She had two of her friends told her, we'll take you. Now, somebody said out of wedlock. If she was pregnant, I would have immediately married her. Immediately. I don't believe in kids out of wedlock. I would have immediately married her.
Is that from a Christian upbringing?
Yes. And why did she do it? Because she felt it would slow down her career. She was a doctor.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Well, I will say that I'm sorry that you had to experience that, because I feel like men that don't have a choice in that matter, it's nothing you could do about that because it's her body. So, I just really, I feel bad, that happened to you, because
somebody said
especially
she might have aborted it because she was cheating. It would have been pretty tough because
Yeah.
it was during the time of the pandemic, and we were living together.
Oh.
She was working from home. I was working from home. We was together literally all the time.
I mean, that's something that you would never know, though. So you can't even think about it that way. Pretty sure if it wasn't yours, she'll never tell you that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's not going to come out.
Yeah, so like
His birthday.
the one thing that I believe in doing here on this show, and if you missed any of this show and you want to see it, you got to subscribe to me on YouTube. The link is in my bio. So after we get off this, go click the link and subscribe. What I do on this show is I tell the truth. I tell things that other people are scared to say about themselves because they think that it will make them look bad, or that they think people will think about them differently. I don't give a good damn.
So let me ask you
I don't want anybody to make the same mistakes that I did.
I want to ask you a question about the 55-year-old lady that you touched on, the one that divorced her husband of 12 years.
Stupid.
So are you saying that only because of how she looked that she's not going to run into, many options?
I said it for two reasons. Number one, she's 55. And number two, she's built like Lawrence Taylor.
I think maybe the way her appearance may have like a reason why she wouldn't get as many choices or options. But I don't necessarily think the age really matters. I think people can find love at any age.
It matters. Because
I don't really think it matters.
Hold on a second. I dated the daughter of a family that owns a bank. She was a model for New Balance, a running model. That's what she got paid for. She got paid to run. She would run 50 miles off road. She was 49. Her body was absolutely devastatingly perfect. Mm-hmm. But when she got out of the shower, I could still see the age on her body. I could still see the age. We age. We get older. it becomes hard. It becomes tougher. Now with me, I'm 42, but I date women who are 23, 24, 25 all the time because I can provide for them, because I have status in life. So at the end of the day, between men and when women are younger, they have all of the options in the world. When men are younger, we have no option. When men get older and they build something, make something of themselves, they have more options. Women don't, as they get older, they have less. We're just going in two separate directions. And
I don't think I ever stopped having options even before I got into my relationship.
Well, listen.
And I'm 51, and I got into my relationship at 48.
You're a cute woman, and from what I can tell, you could not protect the blind side. You're not an offensive tackle or a nose guard.
What is a nose guard?
He's the guy that's in the middle, that he holds up the defense. He holds up the offense. When the running back is trying to run through, he's got to be the biggest guy in the middle to hold them up. So, and somebody said that's a double standard. You're damn right. It's a double standard. Just like women have a double standard when it comes to child support, when it comes to family court. Just like women have a double standard when they have ladies' night and y'all get in for free. You ever heard of a such thing as men's night where they get in for free? Just like it's a double standard when it comes to men and women committing the same crime and men having to do more time than ladies for committing the same crime. You're goddamn right. It's double standards in life. And you guys don't complain and pick it when the double standards, they letting y'all in the club and y'all see the men out there waiting and y'all getting in for free and they keep the men waiting and they let you guys behind the velvet rope. I don't see y'all picketing and saying, hey, these men were in line before us. Why are you not letting them in first? So shut up. Double standards, it exists in life. You don't say a goddamn word when they're in your favor. Or pay for my drink. Or pay for my nails to get done.
I would never ask for a man to buy me a drink.
Or help take care of this baby that I got pregnant with by another man. We don't come to y'all and say, well, I come with a kid, so you got to be able to provide for me and my kid. Shut up.
I've never been in those situations, so I can't even relate.
Talking about it's a double standard.
Oh, that was somebody in the comments?
Yes. I am so sick and tired of the foolishness. Men and women are different. We're not the same, guys. It's men's job to protect and provide for you guys.
Now that I definitely agree. I definitely agree there.
So stop.
That's exactly why I don't try to take on a masculine role in my relationship. I'm just not going to take on a masculine role.
We're not the same thing. And the only reason why women talk the craziness that you talk is because soon as things get out of hand, you running for your phone to call the police. What y'all gonna do if it was the purge in real life? What you gonna do, ladies, if it's the purge in real life? You better stop disrespecting men.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I say all the time? I feel like if a woman has to disrespect a man, she shouldn't. That's a man that she's not supposed to be with in the first place. You shouldn't have to down talk or degrade, especially the man that you with. I don't believe in doing that. If I got to do that to you, I don't want to be with you.
Thank you, Self Love. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.